The runway show for Louis Vuitton's Fall/Winter 23 collection was presented back in March at the Musée d'Orsay. Ironically, when I recorded my video reviewing the runway show, I had a cold, and now tonight, previewing the launch of this same collection, I have a cold again, so please bear with me. I know my voice does not sound great, but we will be previewing the collection launching on July 28th. We'll take a look back at some of the runway looks and see how much they cost, but primarily in this video, we will be focusing on the leather goods. Let's jump right in with the opening look from the runway show. This will set you back more than $34,000. That's mostly due to the embroidered mini dress costing over $18,000. The jacket costs close to $8,000, and the ankle boots will cost you $2,500. The total also includes the bag she's carrying, which is the camera box. This is a beautiful monogram canvas bag that incorporates reverse monogram, as well as 2 strap options, a chain strap, and a black leather strap. This is priced at $3,450. Moving on to look 7. This is relatively affordable at only $18,000. This is actually a jumpsuit styled with an embroidered skirt over it. And like the dress, the embroidered skirt is the bulk of the cost at $12,000. The scarf adds on $900, and the knit jumpsuit adds on $2,500. The cost of that outfit also includes the Dauphine Trotter, which is a new saddlebag style interpretation of the classic Dauphine. This is priced at €2,850. I do not have the USD pricing, unfortunately, but I do have the dimensions, which are here on screen, and I think this is a great size for an everyday bag and really well suited to this saddlebag style interpretation. Another new interpretation of the Dauphine that we saw on the runway is the Dauphine Capitale, and this is a Kelly style top handle version. This is priced at $3,450. I've included a close-up of the back of the bag as well, so you can see that the strap is detachable. It's also adjustable, and I've included the strap drop on screen here along with the dimensions. We aren't done with the Dauphine quite yet. There's also the Micro Dauphine priced at $2,350. I don't have the dimensions of this, but it looks to me to be the size of a compact wallet on a chain. Here's a photo of the Micro Dauphine styled on a mannequin for size reference. Moving on to the last canvas piece for now, we have the Petite Malle Capitale, and again, we have the top handle incorporated into this design. This is your standard Petite Malle in monogram canvas with black leather trim. This is priced at $7,000. Going back to the runway show, here's look 11, which is the most affordable look thus far at slightly under $17,000. This is a bib shirt styled as a dress, priced at just under $6,000. The Olympia ankle boots come in at around $2,000, and the bulk of the cost of this outfit is the Petite Malle Rue de Plaque. Here's a close-up photo of the model holding this bag. We will come back to this bag in a second. I do want to quickly point out that there is some more wearable ready-to-wear available in this collection, such as this t-shirt and pullover, again with the same Plaque de Rue that we saw the model holding in the trunk. These are priced at around $1,000 to $1,400 for a t-shirt and a little over $2,000 for a pullover. Here's monogram versions that will be available as well, so I just wanted to point those out quickly. There are some more affordable bags available as well. Here are the monogram Plaque de Rue bags in canvas. We have the Neverfull MM and the Petite Sac Plot, priced in the $2,000 range. This range also includes the Speedy Bandolier 25 and the Alma BB. Again, these are very classic styles of Louis Vuitton that are included in most special collections. Again, these two bags are in the $2,000 range, which is pretty standard for these bags. For small leather goods, we have the cosmetic pouch as well as the zippy coin purse. I have Euro pricing for one and USD pricing for the other, but they do both come in around the $600 mark. For luggage, we have the Horizon 55, and this is priced at 3,200 euro. The product photo looks a little bit more brown, whereas the real life photo looks a little more gray. I'm interested to see these in person to see how the coloring actually looks. Here on the Keepall 45, you can really see that color difference between the product photo and the real life photo. This Keepall 45 is priced at 2,250 euro. There are also some leather pieces available in the same Plaque de Rue colorway. These include the Twist MM. This is in white epi leather with green and blue accents, as well as the Dauphine MM. These are priced a bit higher in the $4,000 range, close to almost $5,000, which is pretty typical for these pieces. Here's a better look at the Dauphine from a Orsay event after the runway show. There's also a Coussin and a new square bag available. The Coussin PM is priced at $5,200, and the new square bag is priced at $3,550. This is basically a cube. Here are some more pictures of this bag in a different colorway. This is from the Heavenly capsule, also releasing this month. I covered it in my previous video on July new releases, so I will link to that in the description box below if you would like to see it. Here's the info on that bag if you're interested. But let's get back to the women's fall-winter collection. There's one matching SLG that I'm aware of. It is the Zippy wallet, and this is priced at $1,390. And finally, that brings us back to the Plaque de Rue trunk that we saw earlier on the model in look 11. This is priced at $8,900, which is quite expensive, but it is priced accordingly for a Louis Vuitton trunk. If you like that look, but you have a smaller budget, I would recommend going with the Lexington pouch that comes in at only $2,600. Here's a close-up look at the Plaque de Rue trunk. This is styled, of course, after a Paris street sign. Here's also the Lexington pouch from the Orsay event. It's a little bit smaller, and it's a soft structured bag as opposed to a hard-sided trunk. Two matching SLGs include this key ring as well as a card holder, and I was quite surprised by the prices on these two pieces. The key ring is priced at $550. The card holder comes in at $510. I thought, especially for the card holder, $510 was quite expensive. I don't know if that's just me. Let me know what you think. I noticed a few other accessories that I thought were pretty overpriced for what you get. One example are these two sets of barrettes. They're priced at $645 each. The canvas set is separate from the black leather set. I've included both of the item IDs here. I think the black set is kind of cute, but the monogram canvas set is way overpriced for what it is. You can see in this photo here, the barrettes do have some heft to them. They don't appear to be thin or flimsy, but this monogram canvas one, to me, looks like an Etsy item. There's a lot of Etsy sellers using Louis Vuitton monogram canvas and upcycling it to make different items. That's what I think of when I see these barrettes. If you'd like to buy an accessory, I think a much better option is going with a silk. There's a bandeau, which I think is beautiful here for only $220. Or a 90 centimeter silk scarf for $485. These can be styled in so many different ways and cost a fraction of the price. Going back to the runway show, here we have look 13, priced at $16,500. The bulk of this cost is the blazer jacket, which was styled with the knee-cut pants and Trinity sandal, both of which we saw a lot on the runway. This was also styled with a new bag called the Orsay MM. I love that because this was presented at the Musée d'Orsay, and that's also the name of the bag. That was styled as well with this oversized leather coat on the runway. This is a look 14. The Orsay MM is a new leather bag. To me, the style is very reminiscent of the classic pochette Matisse. It's priced at $4,950. Here we have some detailed photos of the front, back, side, as well as the lock. This is not the usual S lock. I believe this is referred to as the N lock. The initial release of this bag includes 4 different colors: black, which we just saw, white, and 2 brighter pops of color, yellow and red, which I will show momentarily. All of the item IDs for these products are on screen along with the photos. In terms of size, let's compare this again to the classic pochette Matisse. This is slightly smaller. It's about 1 inch shorter in length, 1 inch less in height, and 1 inch less in depth. So unfortunately, the bag is smaller, but the price tag is bigger. Let me know what you think of this more sophisticated, grown-up version of the pochette Matisse. Going back to the runway show, look 21 will set you back over $18,000. This was styled with the LV Go 14, which has been shown heavily on Instagram this past week. The LV Go 14 was also styled with this outfit, look 23 in the runway show. The model here is holding the LV Go 14 in the GM size. Louis Vuitton is heavily promoting the Go 14. This bag was first introduced, as the name of it would suggest, in 2014. It was designed by Nicolas Ghesquière. It was since discontinued and it's being relaunched this year. Here's, again, as I said, a promotional film from Louis Vuitton showcasing some of the aspects of this bag. This will be available by order only. You will not be able to go online and just add this to your cart. You will need to order it via a Louis Vuitton client advisor or client services. Here's the GM size. Of course, this is the largest size. It's available in only 2 colors: toasted sable, which you see at the top, and noir at the bottom. This is priced at $7,450. It's also available in a slightly smaller MM size. This size is priced at $6,750 or €6,000. The MM size in this collection will be available in 6 different colorways. There will be other seasonal colorways introduced later on. We saw other colors in the Cruise collection. Here we have Noir as well as Blanc Noir. This is also available in the MM size, again, in Beige Rose and Noir Rose. This is an ombre style. I have the Pico pictured on the left just so you can see the Beige Rose color in real life. I will get to the Pico size in just a moment. Finishing up the MM size availability, the last 2 colorways in MM in this collection are Blue Marine and Toasted Tan. Toasted Tan is slightly darker than the Toasted Sable that we saw in the GM size earlier. And as you saw a sneak peek a moment ago, this is also available in a super small Pico size. The Pico size will be available in 3 different colorways: Beige Rose, Noir, as well as Blanc Noir. The Pico size is priced at $4,450. Here's a view of the Pico size, and you can see inside it's a large open compartment with a slip pocket in the back. And when I saw this view of the Pico, I immediately thought of the Chanel mini reissue. There's so many things in common with these 2 bags. And when I thought of the mini reissue, I realized The Go 14, at least in the Pico size, is actually well priced for a full leather luxury handbag of this size. While we have up the LV Go 14 next to the Chanel mini reissue, I want to take a quick minute to point out that the quilting on the LV Go 14 is referred to as malletage, and it is actually representative of the diamond quilting found inside Louis Vuitton trunks. It is not Louis Vuitton trying to copy Chanel, as I've heard some people say online. This malletage quilting appeared in many looks throughout the runway, including look 22 here, which is a sleeveless sweater styled with oversized balloon pants. The model here is holding the Alma GM in malletage quilting in the color blue marine, and even though this is a very large bag, it's priced at a whopping $7,000. The malletage style Almas will also come in the PM and BB size. In the Alma PM, we have color noir priced at $5,700. And in the very popular BB size, which is my personal favorite size of the Alma, we have 3 colors available: blue marine, blanc noir, and noir beige. The Alma BB here is priced at $4,450, which is very, very expensive for an Alma BB. Staying with the Alma for the next runway look, this is a total of $13,450 for this look. Most of that goes to the asymmetrical blazer, which I think is a really cool look, even though it's out of my price range. And this look was styled with the Alma GM. Again, if you like that GM size, it is massive. This is much more affordably priced at only $3,700. Moving on to different styles now, let's take a look at the Vanity Case. We saw the Vanity Case in look 3. It was styled with this absolutely stunning embroidered maxi dress priced at a whopping $23,500, but the amount of detail in this dress is absolutely exquisite. Here you can see it a bit better in the left, as well as better photos of the Vanity Case, including a view of the interior. You can see the strap options available, and this is priced at $5,380. This is also available in the malletage quilting in beige rose and noir for $5,700. I don't have the exact dimensions of this piece, unfortunately, but it is a pretty small hard-sided clutch. And if you really want to go big, there's the Crystal Bean Vanity Case for $8,900. There's also a silver crystal Mal Capital priced at $10,200. And you can see how tiny that trunk is when you compare it to the size of the handle. Speaking of trunks, the absolutely exquisite Place Vendome trunk made its way down the runway in look 17, paired with this fitted suit. I won't go into too much detail about this trunk right now because I did show it in my review of the runway show. That video is linked in the description box below, but here we have the Place Vendome trunk priced at $43,000. Needless to say, this is a very limited collector's piece that is made to order. If you're still watching, thank you so much for sticking with me despite my sore voice today. If you haven't yet, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. We have just a few more exceptional items to look at, including this exquisite tan petite mole. It has a marbleized finish and it's paired with a tan leather trim. This is priced at over $11,000. There were a few other pieces that came down the runway in this same fabrication, including the Vanity Case on the left and the Speedy trunk on the right. Unfortunately, I don't have all the item details for those two pieces. I do have item details for another Speedy trunk, this one just in monogram canvas. It's priced at $15,200. $200. This, I believe, is a made-to-order piece. There's also, in a similar fabrication, you can see the marbleized look on the handle here. We have a Capucine BB priced at $7,500. There were a few other exceptional Capucines shown. This is a Capucine BB with a beautiful, it looks like velvet backing in green with white flowers embroidered over the entire bag. This is priced at slightly over $9,000. Finally, I want to show you one additional Capucine. This is a Capucine Mini. It reminds me a lot of the Yayoi Kusama collaboration that was released earlier this year with these tiny metal dots all over the bag. This is priced at $8,300. Comment below and let us know what you thought of this collection. I'd particularly love to know what you think of the Go 14 and the new Orsay bag. That's all I have for today. I hope you'll join me in the next video. Bye-bye now.